Hey guys, my sincere apologies for being so long between videos. To say I've been run off my feet would be a massive understatement. I am working like a crazy man at the moment. Been pitching for Oxfam and a whole heap of other cool accounts, and that's been a lot of fun, but it's been taking up a heck of a lot of time. When I'm not doing that, I've been renovating the apartment. And crazy man, crazy man. Anyway. Look, as you can see from the video, I'm looking great. I'm really feeling good. It's now 11 and a half months. Oh yes, someone trying to call me. Pausing the video. Alright, that was reasonably funny. It's 3:30 here in a normal work day, so my phone rings non-stop, just absolutely constantly. And you know what? I'm just going to leave that in the video. I've also got Jake Colleen, who's someone who's recovered from Redskin syndrome, messaging me on Facebook at the moment, so distractions left, right and centre. So where was I up to? I can't remember, but basically I had a mini flare-up a few days ago, and it lasted for 2 days. And when I say mini, like it really was mini. My face was a little bit red and flushed, like I'd been for a run, and my chest was quite dry, but other than that, you wouldn't know. And it literally lasted 2 days. I just moisturised through it, drank a lot of water, and I was fine. Didn't stop me sleeping or anything. As you can see, hair's nice and quite full. I mean, I was already losing my hair, so it doesn't really matter. Eyebrows have come back. Face is white. You can still see that it could get better, but even my hands, like they're really brilliant. The only thing that's got a little bit of redness, you can leave yo, is you can probably see there's still a little bit of redness left in that, but I mean it's so okay. All of that's really moist, really, and there's a bit of redness there, but it's just not too bad. Right up my arms, this was originally the worst spot, and it is just really good. So, overall, I'm kicking ass and taking numbers. I've been out drinking beers and haven't been getting red in the face at all. I'm scratching much less. Like I still scratch a little bit, but not much. And spots that for years and years and years have been just really dry and scaly, like my shins, are now completely fine. In fact, all over, my colour just looks great. Life's back to normal. I'm using the bathroom tremendously, which I know is a funny comment for those who haven't gone through this, but if you are, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just life's really good. And like I say to everyone, just hang in there. Like, just focus on the light at the end of the tunnel. There's enough people who have recovered now that if you can do that, just get through the next day, you'll be fine in no time. That's pretty much a wrap. Look, I've been helping lots of people, and everyone that I've been speaking to goes through exactly the same phases at exactly the same time. Severity's up and down a little bit, but like essentially everyone goes through exactly the same ways of getting it out of your system and recovering. And the simple fact is, if you're starting, get through the first 3 months. That's all you got to do. For 3 months, recovery starts to speed up quite a lot. After 6 months, you've got your life back. Between 6 months and 9 months, it's really pretty easy. And then 9 months to the final year. Plus, you know, there might be a bit of redness here and there and a bit of dryness, maybe a little bit of dry skin. I vacuum my floors constantly because I have dark wood floors. But, like, that's it. It's amazing. It's this relief of life. You get your life back. And for those who are right near the end, near me, like me, here's one word of advice. Make it count. I've spent a year thinking about what I'd do if I got better, and I'm really determined to make sure that I live my life to the fullest and I do all the things I want and I not overwork, which is something I'm chronic for. I love working. I also got a little bit of perspective the other day. I think the last thing I'll say on this. I caught up with my friend Christian Young. Anyway, Christian's a buddy of mine from primary school. I haven't seen him. I see him very infrequently. Anyway, we caught up in Sydney last week, and I was chatting away to him, and he mentioned the recovery because I put it up on Facebook. I'm very open about it with everybody, what I've been going through. And he said he'd been going through his own. About 3 years ago, he fell off the 4th story of his apartment building, off his balcony, and smashed his vertebrae in 3 places, 7 head contusions, 7 breaks of his cheeks, smashed his hand in half, perforated lung. He was in a coma for 2 months, and then in hospital just doing an hour of learning motor skills again for another 18 months. Was told he'd never go back to uni again, never play sport again, and just like me, he really focused on what he wanted out of life, and we really came together on almost all our feelings. Anyway, it's 3 years on, and he's working for James Packer. For those who don't know who James Packer is, he's one of the wealthiest people in Australia. He's building a casino. He went back to uni. He's got a life. He looks fabulous. You wouldn't know anything was wrong with him. And let me tell you something. That is a serious injury. A little bit of red skin and dry skin, that's a bullshit injury. So if you're one of the many people who's feeling sorry for themselves, I just ask you to get some perception. What's the word I'm trying to say? Perspective. I mean, yeah, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. And people always tell me, "Oh, you're so positive, you're so confident." I am, because I do focus on the positives. I'm an optimist, but yeah, it sucks, this whole recovery thing. But you can be positive about it, or you can be negative about it. And the science is pretty clear. Being positive heals faster. People want to help you more. The whole bit. Negativity does nothing good for you. I was trying to make a joke, but I couldn't think of anything funny. But literally being stuck on your back in hospital for 18 months, not even able to communicate what you're thinking. That's pretty full on. So, or dead for that matter. But let's be positive. I'm so thrilled to be where I am. I'm so thrilled that everyone watches these videos and sends me lovely comments saying how it's helping them get through their recovery. And we're all going to get beers pretty soon and have a great old sing-song together when we're all healthy. I'm in the States next month. I'll be vodcasting from the States. Can't wait for that. My cousin's wedding in Cincinnati, then off to Boston, and then down to New York to catch up with some buddies. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll keep you all posted. See you guys. Oh, go Hawthorn Hawks.